Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Reto and Rhaps. Live the good life on Good Boys Farm.
Oh, I'm glad you're using that name for it.
It's a nice name. I saw it and I liked it. I was like, I was bummed I didn't put it on mine. And I probably, you know what? I've just decided I'm gonna put it on mine too. It's really good.
Yeah, I decided to run a little bit away from the alliterative, but I think it's working out.
I don't. Yeah, I think it doesn't matter. Man, the tone between this farming game and the last one we just played, the in the voice is just completely. I'm gonna go sell the kale directly
Yes,
and see how much we can get.
sounds like a good idea. So this second lot of kale, I mean, is there anything that's going to be harvestable in 3 days' time?
In 3 days' time?
Yeah, I'd be surprised, right?
Why do we need it in 3 days?
Oh,
so we could get it twice.
No, because the festival.
It's in the. I thought that was on the 13th.
Oh, is it? Well, then, if it is, then
Yep.
yeah, anything that's
More kale.
harvestable in 5 days.
5 days. I always get confused on how that works.
Yeah, I think it has to
Wait.
be 4 because I think it needs 5 full days of growing.
Okay. There is. The only thing is parsnips. Kale is 6 days. If that doesn't.
Yeah, I think we have to
That
parsnips.
that won't work. We have to parsnip.
I'm as disappointed as you are.
Just buy all of them?
Yeah, pretty much.
All right. Spending all the money on parsnips. 83 parsnips.
Now
Get
all we
your,
need to
get
do
your
is... Sorry?
planting shoes on. Get your planting shoes on.
I'm getting them ready. Okay, we do actually have the ability to make basic fertilizer at this point, so I'm gonna make a bunch of basic fertilizer.
That sounds great. I will come back and start parsnipping. 83. I don't like that number. I also don't like that we won't be able to plant it all nicely.
Oh, wait, you have 83 of them?
Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start digging out furthermore down here.
Yeah. At least it's raining, so we don't have to water them all on the first day. That's nice.
That is true.
Do you have more fertilizer?
Yeah, I have a whole lot more.
Okay. So don't bother making more?
I don't know, unless you have sap in your
find
chest
out.
as well, then I don't know if you could.
There is... I do.
Huh.
I got 55.
So how many of those parsnips have you got left?
32.
32. Okay, we are gonna need another area, I think.
Can
Also,
expand it up here.
you actually are gonna need more fertilizer.
Oh, whoops. Offer your parsnip seeds to Sweet Tim. Huh.
The same for offering fertilizer. And I chose not to. Cruelly, I would like to have all of this fertilizer to myself.
I cannot make fertilizer yet. Here you go. I would like to offer this to Sweet Tim. You don't have space.
I do now. Will you accept it? Yes. Aw, thank you. Did I only...
Oh,
I
wait.
get one at a time?
No, it was for love, I guess. I can just drop it on the ground like this.
Oh,
Like
okay. Yeah, that'll work.
But I guess it was like offering it like a gift. Did you see that the bunch of comments that said we can indeed get married?
I did. Extremely exciting revelation.
But we are twins, so that's twins
Well, I
from
mean,
the
that can be
different meat
retconned.
bins.
All right, how many
I got 6
parsnips
left.
have you still? 6. So you need exactly one more.
Couldn't have been. At least do it there, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, that one's not fertilized even. Oh boy, that one doesn't even get the fertilizer.
Oh, hang on. Actually, that one probably also needs another scary man over there.
Oh, scary man.
Mm.
Or scary ween. This one might be going out on Halloween. Who knows? Who knows?
If it is Halloween, happy
Ooh.
Halloween. If it's not Halloween, then, you know, what up?
Happy day.
Happy day. Have a good time.
Yeah, That looks kind of nice. Maybe. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always like to put the steps around to make it feel better.
Mm-hmm.
But I can always get rid of them. I did not request it. I did not put in any permits.
Yeah, I'm gonna have the town planner come down and actually rip all of this up because that's unauthorized, frankly.
Yeah, I know. Dear
believe it.
farmer, Cool Tim, I'd like to apologize for joking about your grandpa's old cottage when we first met. Unforgiven. Delete text. Not reading the rest of it. Sorry, Robin. Delete. We don't talk to Robin. We canceled Robin.
That's totally fair. While you are still in the conversation where you're deciding whether or not to cancel Robin, I'm gonna go get her axe. Actually, no, because I don't have the quest yet, do I?
Oh, I don't think I got the quest either.
Oh, that's not the request for help finding the axe?
I think it was probably just her saying that what she does. She's saying, "Oh, I apologize for making. Congratulations on walking 10,000 paces."
Thank you.
It took you longer than me because your first episode you were walking so slow the whole time.
Yeah. I walked 5,000 paces. And
Yeah,
then 5,000
I think she was just saying that her business is open. She's trying to apologize to just drum up business.
Mm-hmm.
And I am seeing right through it. I see right through it, girl.
I'm not gonna be able to get Cool Tim with that weak ass BS.
It's true. You're gonna need to I don't know. Nothing can probably help Cool Tim. That's Cool Tim's problem, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
He wants help. The sad thing is Cool Tim wants help, but he doesn't know how to let his body request it. And that's the saddest thing of all. He doesn't know how.
The more time I
He's
spend with
hurting
Cool Tim, the more that I think he's a tragedy rather than a.
I think he truly is. He's got problems. But, don't we all?
Mm-hmm. Not all of us channel all of our problems into our hairdo. Cool Tim.
It's true. Not all of us can pull it off.
That's a fair point well made. I'm just fishing for the end of the day to try and make a little extra money.
Yeah. It's fair. If we can do it from the safety of our own home.
We also do have one big benefit in that we don't have to wait for a day that's going to be raining tomorrow in order to get our watering cans upgraded, because the other person can just water for that day.
Oh my god. I didn't even think about that. Assuming that we don't share it, which I can't imagine we do. Right?
I would be amazed, but also it doesn't make sense for each player to have individual growth in tools.
Yeah.
Because otherwise you would just have the other players do that stuff for you.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. All right.
I do think one of us needs to go mining soon, and I don't think it can be me.
I mean, I'll do it. Maybe it's worth taking a peek to see if you can, to see if it truly is as bad as we can assume the ping will make it.
That's fair. I will give it a go.
Otherwise, I'll totally.
What is the whoom sound?
I have always wondered. I've Googled it a couple times. My best guess is that it's like a bullfrog.
Mm-hmm. I always thought it was just like if you have low luck on the day, but I think the spirits are neutral today.
Oh.
So I think I'm wrong on that one.
I never. Ooh, 38 incher.
Damn!
Cool, Tim, Angler Tim.
You caught that Chad Shad.
I did. I did.
Meanwhile, I'm out here getting all these virgin smallmouth bass. Ugh.
Yeah, real Chad Shads. Ooh, another 32 incher, back to back.
That's not fair. Save a 32 incher for me.
Oh boy. Have you ever? Oh, look at that. Nice 15-inch breed.
Mm-hmm. Not bad, not bad.
Have you ever made homemade pizza? This is
Yeah.
very relevant.
I have.
Yeah.
I have. I've my own recipe for the sauce base and all. Yourself?
Ooh. Yeah, I've been doing it off and on.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time, I made a deep dish pizza in a cast iron skillet the other day, and it is fantastic, and I'm never going back to doing it the other way.
There's another way to do deep dish pizza?
No, just doing pizza in general.
Ah, right. What? Wait, I was gonna ask what toppings, but do deep dish pizzas have toppings? Aren't they just effectively a bowl?
I guess I feel like it can still be a deep dish pizza. I'm going to bed. It's past midnight.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna trade in my items.
I feel like it can still be a deep dish pizza, right? I don't know. I put onions and green olives on it, and obviously cheese.
I mean,
oh wait, I forgot we're switching houses.
I'm still yet to experience the light of a deep dish pizza.
You've never had one?
No, because they're not a thing here. Not really. We just have the standard kind of flat style pizza.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with flat style pizza. And honestly, I was surprised I even like deep dish pizza because I'm not usually a huge fan of sauce on pizza. And a deep dish pizza has a lot of sauce on a pizza. It's like a bowl of sauce with cheese on top.
That is my concern. The sogginess of the base. I gotta be entirely honest. That's where you get me off board.
But here's the thing that surprised me. You get a buttery crust, you make it in the cast iron skillet, the outside gets so crispy that the crust was somehow soggier than any other homemade pizza I ever made. Somehow less soggy. Wait, what did I say?
Okay, somehow soggy. I was like, I'm trying to figure out how this is. Is this
It's a good thing.
against my point? I don't know. But
Yeah,
okay.
No. It was because the outside gets like all crispy and almost like there's even a thin layer where you're like, did I burn this? Did I ruin this? But like the best deep dish pizza, you ride that line, that risk reward, that deal with the devil.
So what you're
like,
saying
I
is
almost
that if I tried to cook one myself, I would screw it up innumerable times before I actually got to enjoy the savory delight.
Nah, probably not.
Huh.
As long as you have a cast iron skillet. It took us one try, and I don't think we. It's basically just like you put it in the oven, and then like you just take it out when you think that it's gonna become too burnt. That's it, and then it's done. It was really easy. In fact, I think it was easier than any other way I've made it. And that's why I'm like, I'm never going back. It's the best homemade pizza I ever made, and probably the easiest too.
For usual homemade pizzas of not the deep dish variety, what toppings are you putting on that bad boy?
Oh gosh, it depends on the day. Honestly, mostly it depends on what I have in the house because all kinds of stuff. Banana peppers, onions of both kinds, peppers of all kinds, onions, mushrooms. I'll do any mix and mash of any of it. I'm very much a all the veggies pizza kind of guy.
It's like a supreme kind of deal.
Yeah, like a supreme hold any kind of like sausage or anything.
Ah, right, yeah, no, because
Obviously.
those usually
Obviously,
do
but
have that.
yeah. What about yourself?
I'm looking for a.
Taking pizza often?
I've been taking pizza from time to time. I've been known to dabble.
Dabble in the za.
Yeah. I occasionally get lost in the paint, you know, deep in the sauce. I've had some good times with that. Usually it's bacon, like just disrespect for animals effectively. Just bacon, chicken, a mayonnaise swirl, mustard and barbecue base. It's got some tang. This thing. It's got tang to it.
Yeah, I've never made like a barbecue style pizza homemade, but whenever we order pizza, I get that kind of thing. Like you donate a rusty spur.
Yeah.
Well, it's showing me up. Yeah, I'm all for a barbecue style sauce.
Oh.
Do you? Okay. I feel like I know I've already learned this, but just to rehash old ground, pineapple on pizza.
No, but not for like a puritanical reason of that's not their place or anything like that. It just comes down to I don't like pineapple.
That makes sense. What a reason.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's the most reasonable approach to have. It's just
Yeah,
not my
it's like
thing,
the same.
friends.
It's like if I were to say like I don't like drywall as a topping on pizza because I don't like drywall.
Yeah. That's true. That is also the question that I usually get asked immediately after is, okay, well, if no pineapple pizza, is drywall okay? And I'm like, actually, no, it's not. Sorry. I also
Yeah.
don't like drywall.
Have you ever gone out to a restaurant with someone? Full stop. Gone
Yeah.
out to a restaurant with someone, and they got really, really offended by like. Okay, I guess I don't even know if this is a thing there, but like Coke versus Pepsi restaurants, like they'll only carry one.
Yeah.
That a thing?
I think it is. I don't really know.
I think it is here too. I'm not sure. I know it is in some places, but I was gonna say like it's happened to me, and I was gonna ask if it's happened to you, where I went with someone who was like really upset that they had the wrong one, and like said something to the waitress, like no, it's not okay. I was like, whoa, that's so far beyond what I have the comfort level to do.
How are they gonna fix it? As if the waitress is just like, let me get on the phone to PepsiCo, like Amatil Co. Actually, I think it is. Let me get on the phone. I'll just sort this out for you at the moment. No, you just stay there. I've got this.
Oh my. But okay, so I went up, I went down and I mined for a second. And I was like, I was gonna come back. I was like, I'm gonna make a better sword, but then I realized this isn't Minecraft. I guess I'll go up. It takes a while before you can get a better sword, right?
I don't think so. I think you like kind of fast and free get like a bunch of better swords.
Oh, but I mean, like I can't do it right now.
Oh no!
I have to go
As you
down.
descend the
Yeah.
mines, they start. coming to you.
Okay. I'll go as far down as I can today. Oh, line is scared the hell out of me.
I will admit at this point that I have made a mistake. I bought a lot of parsnips, and they're not gonna have time to come up.
Oh. I mean it's fine. Also, we might be wrong. We might be wrong about how they grow.
I suspect we're not on that one.
Yeah, but what if we're wrong?
Fingers crossed that
I suspect
we
we're not too. Yeah, I'd love to be wrong. Have you already planted them?
are. No.
Is there a way to make speed grow yet?
Oh, that's a good point. Well made. I don't know if we can. I think we might be able to buy it from Pierre.
Oh. We would need some money to make that happen.
Yeah.
Of which I have none.
And I have bad news. I made a
Of which
mistake
we
where
have
I,
none.
where I spent all of our money.
Yes. Good news. I spent all of our money.
Why are you crucifying me? Oh no.
I'm okay. No. Ooh.
You should still be able to get like a fair amount of strawberries. So after strawberries,
Yeah.
should we go for trees, mayhaps?
Ooh. That sounds fun. I like trees.
You can make jams, jellies, preserves, unguents, serums.
Unguents?
Yeah,
It's an unguent.
like an oil kind of application, like a topical cream.
Oh. Like an ointment.
Yeah, very similar
But
to
an
an ointment.
ungment. But ungy. Is there a reason to hold on to slime right now? Or can I ditch it to pick up an earth crystal?
I think you can ditch it to pick up an earth crystal. There are no speed grows in here yet.
Pierre. Dare I say, have you checked Amazon?
Ooh, that is actually a good point. Let's go over to the Jojo Mart.
Just trying to exhaust all options first before saying that it's impossible.
I've never actually had to use that as like a reflex in everyday life because Amazon doesn't really do that much in Australia at this point. So it hasn't become my reflex for, well, I guess I'll check Amazon as well.
Yeah. I used to live in a bigger city, and we had we had 2-hour shipping if we wanted it.
Good
And
lord.
and at one point you could even pay for 1 hour. And I didn't I was like, no, I never used it because it just seemed scary to me.
Yeah, that's too fast.
That's too fast. But it's like you could just order milk and stuff and it'd be there and you wouldn't have to. I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I mean, while that is kind of cool, also on top of that, I'm just thinking, man, I could just walk to, like, most people could just walk to their local store within that
Yeah.
hour and buy it.
Yeah, the only, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to think of what the scenario for it is. It's like somebody who needs to stay home first. Oh god, she's scared. I was like, which NPC runs this fast?
I was thinking that as well, actually.
But like, I don't know, someone who needs to stay at home desperately for something, they can't leave. I don't know, maybe they're watching. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know. I never came up with anything. I don't know. I don't like leaving the house, but even I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, God. So I do like occasionally doing the large shopping order and just having it delivered to my house. But
Yeah.
those are always with, like, this will be done in a week. Like, it's usually a giant delay.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could theoretically here, I mean, or at least where I used to live, we could do that and get it within 2 hours. But I don't know. I feel like, but also at the same time, you have to tip and everything, and I think that was part of it too. Is it's also expensive.
Yeah. Do you actually have to? Do you have to tip, like, Amazon delivery drivers as well?
In theory, yes. I never did it, but I heard that you're supposed to. Because I don't know. It makes sense, I guess.
I'm coming from a direction of not knowing any tipping practices at all. We just don't do that.
And you shouldn't. I think I like the idea of just working it into the wage.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to, have a completely random income if being a waiter or waitress. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm entirely behind the idea, but I do fear the possibility that I ever end up going to America, because then I'm gonna have to abide by it, because obviously I don't want to make people starve because I'm unfamiliar with the cultural paradigm.
I am a socially anxious, aggressive tipper. An average tip for most things is probably, I think you would get a normal person saying 10 to 15%, probably, depending on where it is and how big of a group you have there.
Mm-hmm.
I tip 25% minimum.
Woo!
I tipped 50% on a haircut. I am an aggressive tipper because I don't want the people to think that I was a bad, I don't know, I was a bad table for them or a bad haircut.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just like, how do I let them know that I think they did a good job since I can't do it vocally? I'll just give them way too much money.
You want to be that story, or rather you don't want to be that story in a couple days' time, where they're like, oh, I had this worst table the other day.
Yeah, pretty much.
They only tipped 22%. Don't they know a haircut is 50%?
Mm-hmm. But I looked at, and I have no idea what the tip for a haircut should be. I don't know. I know it shouldn't be 50%. I know that's too much. I think that's probably somewhere around the same 15 or something, though.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, nobody's ever gonna track you down. No, you're never gonna I've never in my life has anyone said anything to me one way or the other about my tip. So if you come over and you tip quote unquote wrong, you will never have to live with any consequence of it.
But I won't. But I will immediately be thinking it eternally.
And that's why Just don't do less than 15%.
No, are you kidding me? I'm doing 200% on every tip if I ever go to
200%.
America.
Just give just please take my watch, take my car. This was a great meal. Take my car. Oh man.
You know what? This meal was so good. I'd like to sign over the deed to my house. I'd like you to own my house now. This meal was so good that we're doing a life swap, wife swap. That's right. You can have my family, and I'm actually going to take your job as a server here. I'm a high-powered hedge fund manager.
So good. Oh boy. What should I do for food? Should I take the smallmouth bass down to the mines?
Yeah, I mean, if you come to me, I can give you a couple more of them. They're not particularly nutritious.
Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, is there anything that is better right now? I feel like I should just see what I can do with the 5 fish I got in my back pocket, stinking up my back pocket.
If you need to, ask and I'll try and do a supplies run.
Okay.
Because I'm not really doing too much on these days, because these are the days where I would just be mining constantly. So instead, I'm just trying to level up my fishing skills so that I can pop down infinite crab pots.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you could work on getting in the good graces of the town. For some reason.
Excuse me? I'm not going to talk to the town at all.
You're a hermit?
My goal is to have the greet people mission at the end 0 out of 28 as we finish the series.
Oh my god. Wait, I didn't even get the greet people mission. Did I?
Oh, okay.
Wait, I haven't cultivated and harvested a parsnip yet. I didn't get to harvest the parsnips on the first day, so I'm not even to the point where I'm supposed to talk to people yet.
There are still some on the farm, so you will have some to harvest.
No, that's okay.
You'll leave that mission the entire time.
Yeah, I'm gonna make that my goal. Yours is to not talk to people. Mine is to never touch a parsnip.
So wait, out of the 2 parts of Stardew Valley, socializing and farming, we've each chosen one and eschewed the other.
Exactly. It's why Sweet Tim and Cool Tim are a great pairing.
Yeah.
I'll do all the talking. I'll get the whole town to hate us because Cool Tim's so full of himself. And then Sweet Tim, the town won't know Sweet Tim, but they'll know Sweet Tim's crops.
And then in the second act, we each swap and do the other thing, and it turns out we're actually a natural at that.
Yeah, this whole time. Do we legitimately switch, or is it a Freaky Friday situation? Jamie Lee Curtis one.
Ooh, okay, so it's not a Freaky Friday situation, but in this canon, we are actually twins. So it may as well be a Freaky Friday situation. One of us walks into the town and gets called the name of the other.
It's true. You're gonna need some sunglasses to wear 24/7. That is the ultimate, like, that's how you know a Cool Tim is full of himself. He's wearing sunglasses from 9 to wait, when do we get up? 6 a.m. to 2 a.m. Sunglasses, wears them to bed.
Damn. Tim got style. You don't want anyone to like burst and barge. You don't want anyone to barge into your door and just like catch you sleeping, and you're just like, no, they can see my eyelids. Like, no, you don't want no weak stuff like that.
Exactly. I woke up like this. I was born like this, with sunglasses upon my face. The doctor said they've never seen it before, and I said, cool.
My mother said, saying, hell, that was a C-section.
Oh god.
The closest I have to the sunglasses of Cool Tim is these broken glasses, which is very, very Sweet Tim aesthetic.
Yeah, that's nice. Did you ever in high school there was people who would buy glasses and pop out the lenses? Is that a thing you've ever heard of? Is that or like just to try to look cool?
Oh, right.
They looked like they were wearing glasses, but they just popped out the lenses.
Yeah, I mean, like I have seen that done before, but usually it's with like 3D glasses.
Oh.
Yeah, I've never seen anyone like sincerely try and use glasses as apparel when they don't actually need them. But I gotta be honest, I am a little jealous of those who have glasses because you got so much style you can do with it.
Oh. I've been meaning to buy new glasses. I've had mine for a bajillion years and a half, and they are so dirty to the point where they cannot become clean.
They are innately dirty at this point.
Yes, my glasses, they do not have dirt on them. They are dirty. They're not glasses. They're dirty. And I
They
can't
make
fix
other
it, so I
things
need
dirtier by
glasses.
being near them.
It's true though. I'm dirtier by wearing them.
Oh, God. Damn it. I almost had this fish, and it has actually escaped from me. How dare you? It's like 99% caught.
Rude. Have you leveled up in fishing yet? You must have.
Yeah, I leveled up just the once, though, I think. So I do now have the ability to go and purchase a deluxe rod and start using bait and all that jazz. But I'll save off until, strawberries.
Yeah. I mean, if we get enough money at this point, well, no, strawberries.
Yeah.
Never mind, strawberries.
All of those, like, I've been having these internal debates myself as well, and all of the time I just keep coming down on the side of strawberries, though.
Yeah, strawberries, though. All about that straw.
Ooh, I do actually have a shad. I finally managed to catch one.
Ooh. How long?
I don't know, actually. I'm afraid I've got no information about its length.
Did you ask it?
You know what? I didn't.
You never ask a shad its length.
Yeah, that's rude, frankly. It's the first thing they told me when I moved into this town. Mayor Lewis was like, number one, you have a crappy home, which was rude. Number two,
Rude.
never ask a shad its length.
Never ask a shad its length. I forgot how the mines work in the sense where, do I have to get to floor 10 to unlock the next elevator? It has to be increments of 5, doesn't it?
I think it's increments of 5 to get the elevator. I think 10 is where you can get like bonuses.
All right.
Oftentimes those
I don't know if
bonuses
I'm gonna
are
make it.
new swords and stuff like that as well.
Gonna go until I pass out.
I do that like every time I play SDB. I pass out in the mines so many times. Ooh, I got a 37-inch shad?
Whoa!
Yeah.
How did you know how long it was? Did you ask?
Upon inspection.
Okay. I had to check.
I would never ask, please. You know me.
That's true. You're Sweet Tim. We're twins. How could I not know you? We're twins from different meat bins.
I love and hate that.
Yeah, it's the worst best. It's the worst best. I need to know what's some more background on Sweet Tim. I feel like, I mean, it is Cool Tim's character to talk about himself so much. It is within his character. It would make sense that we would learn more about Sweet Tim after.
Yep.
But is there anything you know about Sweet Tim?
Is there
Any
anything I know
life-
about Sweet Tim?
Any stories? What was how did Sweet Tim fare in school? Did Sweet Tim get picked on?
Sweet Tim was picked on. Sweet Tim was definitely bullied. I mean, you got a name like Sweet Tim. People know you're not going to fight back.
It's true.
It's
true.
just a lightning rod for abuse, frankly.
It's true. It's kind of on Sweet Tim's parents, I guess.
It's a little on Sweet Tim's parents. Sweet Tim did actually have a librarian at the school that they used to go to. This is back in primary school, where the librarian would actually allow them to come and be inside like a private reading space in the library as of lunchtimes. It was like a special kind of like arrangement that they had because the librarian knew it's going to be picked on out there. maybe he'll just come in
Yeah.
here and read. And as a result, that actually fostered Sweet Tim's dream of becoming a librarian.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Where did you put that? You put that dream on the shelf, if you will, to come be a farmer? Or?
Well, no, okay. Actually, Sweet Tim is just here researching the farm life in order to write a book.
Oh.
Sweet Tim is also interested in becoming an author, but needs to have experiences in order to write about them. And so Sweet Tim decided that, the sea change kind of life could actually provide that.
That's that's a great way to get an interesting book made there.
What
I
did,
applaud you, Sweet Tim.
what did Cool Tim get up to after lunch? After school.
After lunch?
Like, as
After
school
school.
ended, what was Cool Tim's thing?
After school, for the whole school day, he would act like a lot was gonna, I've got so much, like, always so mysterious. What are you gonna do after school? It's like, oh, I don't know. I'll probably go hang out at an abandoned train station, train yard or something.
Ugh, that's so cool.
But he never actually did. And he never actually did. He said he was going to, but it didn't. Nobody ever caught him until one day somebody actually followed him because they were like, "That's so cool. I want to be that cool."
Mm-hmm.
And they just followed him straight to his home, and they saw him crying in his bed.
Cool Tim.
It's Cool Tim just passed out. It's 2 a.m.
Yeah, so did I after I was watching Queen of Sauce.
You passed out watching TV. I passed out in the rain outside.
Oh god, yeah, you might actually lose some things as a result. I think if you pass out in your house, like, you're fine.
I think I lose energy. I don't think I lost nothing?
Hell yeah.
I guess maybe since you were, I don't know.
Which
Maybe since you were inside.
means that we are going to be fine. Oh, hell yeah. Robin's missing
lose
the
it.
axe, so we can actually clean that up in the next episode.
Your character is permanently swinging an axe. but there's no axe.
Did that break it?
No, now you look disgusted.
Oh no.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. All right. Well, thank you everybody for watching. Links in the description for everything that matters and more. Thank you. Get well soon, Sweet Tim.